everyone, how you doing? Welcome back to Train Sim World 5 and the Manchester Airport Commuter, and I thought we would dive into Creators Club today, and we'd specifically go in the 158, and this is of course the Northern liveried 158. This livery is available. It's using the East Midlands Trains 158. So if you've got access to the 158 East Midlands Trains, you can pick up this livery. It's by our good friend and moderator of the channel, Jason PFC. I'll put a little link straight to the livery if you want to pick this up. We've got a 323, of course, on this route in Northern livery, so why not the 158 as well? We're going to jump in a little sort of free roam that I've created. From platform 13 at Piccadilly. We're just got to go to the airport in the 158. So let's do it, shall we? If I come out of photo mode, there's a 323 going out the station there. Let's get everything set up, shall we? And then we should be ready to go. So let's do this. Put that into forwards. Excellent. What else do we need? We need to do the headlights, of course. Day headlights, because it's a lovely day. I think the instrument lights are on, you just can't tell. Yes, they are. So let's put that on. Over this side, safety systems, that's in normal. AWS, click that on. DSD is already normal, so that's good. Let's just cancel that. Now, I think behind us as well, we have got the vigilance, so let's do that. Just so we can get the maximum amount of points. There's a Pendor coming in there, quite nice. Let's open that. Right, so we've got 7.9 to the airport. We've got red at the minute. We're just waiting for this Pendor to come in, I think. So we'll have a look outside. I wonder if we'll get a Northern pack at some point. There's lots of Northern stuff on the Creators Club. Quite funny actually, because when I'm on the Midland Main Line, got a double yellow now. When I'm on the Midland Main Line, this randomly appears, this livery, which is a bit crazy. It looks a bit odd. Oh, we've got the DRA on. Of course we have. Right, let's try that. There we go. There's the engine firing up. We've got 20 miles per hour. Out of the station, and we can soon get going, so not to worry. Top speed of this is 90. I don't think we'll get up to 90 on this run, but let's just see. Hope everybody has been enjoying the DLC. It's been out for 24 hours, a bit longer than 24 hours. I think we've still got the killer ballast down at Heaton Chapel, but apart from that, I think things are looking pretty good. That's going to be patched out, by the way, if you've seen those big piles of ballast that looks like a termite's nest. That'll be gone soon. That's 66 action there. Lovely, as we look back at Manchester. Let's have a bit of horn, shall we? Now, you can run the normal services that use the East Midlands Trains 158. So there's some services that come from, I think, Stockport to Piccadilly and vice versa. So when you come to choose that timetable service, you can obviously pick this livery. But what it does is, it's the 4-car. This is a 2-car, I think. It's a 2-car. Those services are 4 cars, so what it does, it puts two Northern cars on the front, and then you've got 2 East Midlands Trains cars on the back. It doesn't do all 4 of them as Northern ones, which is a bit of a shame. I was going to run that, but I thought we'd just run this one to the airport. There's a transport for Wales. That's nice. But, you know, with Creators Club, you can kind of do what you want as well, so just letting you know that if you want to drive a 158 in Northern, it is available. Jason's livery's been on there for quite some time. I think it's got about 400 subscribers to it, so it's quite popular. There's probably some others on there as well, but this is the only one that I've got. So go and check it out. As I said, the link directly to the livery I will put in the description, so you can click on that and you don't have to search. Jason's got lots and lots of other liveries on there as well. He's also got a 150 in this livery as well, I think. Go and check that out. I've had a lot of his liveries downloaded for quite some time now. He's been making them since since Creators Club was first, I think. Right, we shall soon be turning off towards the airport. Just notch it down slightly. We do have a 45 coming up. It's not a long run to the airport by any means, but it's good fun in the 158. We've obviously got the red seats on the inside, because it is based on that East Midlands trains one. I don't know in future whether or not livery creators will be able to click some button that will magically change the colour of the interiors as well. Be nice if they could, but not to worry. Right, here we go. Let's get down for the 45 as we make our way around the curve. That's it. Let's just get up close as we turn off. Lovely. Straight into the curve. One thing about this, because I've spawned on foot and then spawned the train in, it comes up there on the PIS not in service. Unfortunately, can't change that to be Manchester Airport. I was looking down the destination list on here actually, and we've got Oxford Road, Piccadilly. We haven't got the airport because these EMT ones probably don't go to the airport, and that's probably why. We can't change the destination because this is all not functional, so we can't change it anyway. But it's fine. It's fine. All right. Let's get the speed back up now as we make our way down. 6 miles to go. Yeah, nice and shiny. Nice shiny northern livery, straight out of the train wash, I expect. Got tinted windows as well, look at that. It's great, isn't it? Stand back please, everyone. Yeah, so we're going direct to the airport. Obviously, there's no stops on the way. If you do the regular services that are available in the 323, there are stopping services between Piccadilly and the airport, but we're not doing that today. Just to give you an example of something else you can do really with the route. There's obviously we got the 66 and the 323 with the route. You got all those layers that we looked at in the live stream, and I'll put a link to that, by the way, just up in the top right hand corner if you want to have a look at the mammoth 3-hour live stream that we did the other night. So there's those layers, and there's Creators Club, and don't forget to use Creators Club. Coming this way, look, we've got a 323, one of our colleagues from Northern. Creators Club, lots and lots of stuff you can get. There probably is actually on there a Trans-Pennine Express livery for the 350 as well. I'm almost sure there is one, so you could even do that. I must look that up, because I don't think DTG themselves have got a license for Trans-Pennine, but that doesn't stop people making them. Alright, I'm going to put it into emergency because I'm not proud. I was going a little bit too fast for this red. Oh dear. We must be waiting for something to come out of the airport. East Didsbury, I mean, that is what the emergency brake's for. Normally the driver isn't talking as much as I'm doing, so he's paying a bit more attention, but we'll give the folks at East Didsbury a little look at this 158, just in case they haven't seen it before. She's not very impressed, is she? This guy just wants to get on. It's actually a lady. There you go. Actually, oh, love the boots. Love the boots. Look at that. I've not seen those before. I'm not going to buy any. They wouldn't suit me. But you know what I mean. Shall we have a quick look on the map? See what's in front of us. Because for some reason we got the red. Ah, look at that. We've got one in front of us. So that's going to hold us up. We got the yellow now, so we can make our way forward. But we've probably got to keep getting stopped. So take it easy. I'll expect the lights changing this time. We've got some CCTV there, not connected to the pole, which is interesting. I shall let them know about that one. 3.6 to go. Open that window. Let's open the other side as well, shall we? Perfect. Right. Hooking with gas. I didn't expect the DRA to be on either when we left Piccadilly. That threw me a little bit. Funny how the DRA is on with some units that we've got, and with others it's not, you know, as a default. But it's easy to fix, isn't it? Got headlamp washing on this 158. I don't think you can press that. You can't press that, it doesn't do anything. The motorway there. Right, 2.9. Yeah, somebody should bring out a northern pack, I think, to add to that 323. You could easily do it for this route, couldn't you? Maybe that's in the works. Because Alan Thompson Sim have said that they've got some, they've got a Loco DLC. They've all but confirmed they've got a Loco DLC in the works. Anybody got any ideas what that's likely to be? Could it be a 319? What about a 319 in Northern livery? Is that possible? Although I think the 319's now been scrapped. They could have been scrapped. But I don't know for when this was set. They may still be in service. I don't know. I quite like the 319 in TS Classic. I've got the AP version, which is very good. Now I'm going to watch this red this time, by the way, in amongst the talking. This kind of suggests that that chap is still in front of us. There is the red, just before the bridge. The brakes are not great on this, you know, actually. They do take a while to actually to apply. And even when they're in full service, it still takes some time to slow down. And we weren't really going that fast. We'll stop at this red and we'll just have a quick check where that guy is. Hopefully he's just waiting to get into the airport platform. And there's just a queue. There's a warning there for the neutral section coming up in a mile's time from that board. Oh, there we go. Don't forget, in the 87, if you use the 87, the neutral sections are working, as we saw in the live stream the other night. That was good fun in the 87. That's one of the layers, of course, for the route. But they are working. So I think with the other electric trains that we've got for this route, You don't have to power down for the neutral sections with the more modern trains. Just the 87. Once the 86 comes out, if we can run the 86 on here as well, it'll be a similar thing. We'll need to run down for the neutral sections, just like we do on the Preston Carlisle. It's interesting that the neutral sections work, isn't it? I wonder if that is just because of the 87, or is that an indication of another low-core DLC that's coming that uses neutral sections? I don't know. What do you think? It's possible. The 319, you don't need to power down for neutral sections, do you? So what would that low-core DLC be, you think, that would utilise those neutral sections? I don't know. There's probably quite a few possibilities, I would say. But here's our turn off to the airport. We do have a yellow and then a red shortly after, so we could be queuing up. It's just turned to yellow, so that's alright. That's the neutral section there, just ahead of us. There is the neutral section on the straight there on the Styal Line going down. Let's speed up a little bit. Of course, being a spawn on foot and spawn the train in, there's no timings on this service. We're not due in at any certain time, so there's not as much pressure. Okay. Still got a red. Hopefully, I have set a path into the correct platform. We're going into platform 2. Hopefully there's nobody in front of us that we're waiting for. There's an aircraft coming in. There he goes, look. Straight into the terminal. So the runway must be, one of the runways must be just there. Let's have a quick look. Indeed, there's the end of the runway, look. He's gone missing though, he's not there. He was making a good job of flying in, but he's not there, look. We've got some static aircraft there as well, which is quite nice. Right, let's keep our eye on this signal. If we get stopped here, I'll just have a quick look at the map if it doesn't change, and we'll see what we're waiting for. Let's go over the magnet, acknowledge that. Of course, there is no through road at Manchester Airport Station. Whoops, slipped into emergency by accident. So you know, you go into Manchester Airport Terminal, and then you have to come back out again. Let's have a look. Ah, there is actually someone in our platform. When is he booked to go out? Let's have a look. This is the problem, you see, because 10:27. 10:27. So there's a little bit of time yet before he comes out. So we'll wait a couple of minutes. What I'll do once we get back to the light changing, letting us in with the path, I'll come back and we'll carry on into Manchester Airport Station. Alright, we are back. The traffic's cleared and we can get into platform 2 finally after what, 5-6 minute wait. So let's do it. We'll complete the journey into the airport. Hopefully nobody's missed a flight because of this. There we go. It's a shame we're less than 1,000 yards away and we had to wait for that train to clear. As I said, that's the problem with a free roam scenario. By the time you get where you need to go, something could have crossed your path, and then you've just got to wait in the queue. But it's clever how it does it. Okay, so 25 miles per hour into the airport. We're going into platform 2. And that will be us done on this 158 Northern service. Hope you've enjoyed it. Something a little bit different. Just means you can create a few new services there if you like, with your favourite liveries. And here is Manchester Airport Station. Let's make sure we don't come in too fast, because it's 0.6 downhill gradient, which is interesting. We'll start to brake, I think. Got a 150 over there in the platform. Coughing out its usual diesel fumes. Let's make sure we don't go through the buffers, because that wouldn't be good. Straight through the glass. Welcome to the airport, literally. We'll be straight through there. There's plenty of people waiting for us, so that's quite nice. Just pull in there. We will open the doors. And that is us. Welcome to Manchester Airport. Thank you for watching. Hope you have enjoyed this little service up from Manchester Piccadilly in the Northern 158. Hope you're enjoying the DLC. Do leave me a little like and a comment and let me know how you're getting on with the DLC. I will see you all in the next video. Take care, everybody, and bye for now.